I was driving my semi when a toll station shook me down for 50 grand. My trailer was completely empty, but the scale said I was 10 tons overweight. The machine says you're overweight, so you're overweight. Pay up and move, stop blocking traffic. Facing the toll manager's tough attitude, I didn't make a scene. Instead, I smiled and paid him the 50,000 fine. Every staff member there thought I was a total sucker. But the next second, I dialed 911. Hello, is this dispatch? I need to report a robbery. My 10 tons of gold were stolen at Jinyang toll station. What, 10 tons of gold? That's right, 10 tons of gold. My words landed like a bomb. Ma Qiang's face went pale. He finally realized why I had paid so quickly. You're talking nonsense. There was no gold in your truck. Whether there was or not isn't up to me. It's up to this. Your toll station stamped and certified that my truck was 10 tons overweight. Now those 10 tons are gone. Manager Ma, tell me, what were those 10 tons? Ma Qiang's lips trembled and he couldn't say a word. He tried to snatch the receipt from my hand, but I stepped back and dodged him. Officers, please come quickly. The location is Jinyang Toll Station, Toll Island number 6. The amount is massive. Please send your best team. I hung up and the whole place went silent. Everyone stared at me like I was some kind of monster. Ma Qiang was breaking out in cold sweat. Illegal overcharging might only be a violation, but robbing 10 tons of gold was a serious felony. Quick, refund her money! Hearing that, the toll worker frantically started processing the refund. I smirked and said, too late. This isn't about 50 grand anymore. It's about my 10 tons of gold. If even 1 gram is missing, I'm not letting this go. Before long, the officers arrived. Everyone's eyes locked onto them. Ma Qiang looked like he had just seen his saviors and rushed up first. Officers, you're finally here. This person is causing trouble and seriously disrupting normal toll station operations. He pointed at me and tried to play the victim first. The officer ignored him and looked past Ma Qiang straight at me. Are you the one who called? You said the 10 tons of gold in your truck were stolen? When he asked that, the corner of his mouth twitched. Clearly, even he thought this sounded ridiculous. Yes, right here. It vanished just now. I pointed at the completely empty trailer. A younger officer nearby questioned me. Ma'am, please be serious. You know filing a false police report is illegal, right? I didn't even look at him. I pulled the folded receipt from my pocket and handed it to the senior officer. Officer, please take a look. The younger officer also leaned in curiously. When they saw the black and white words and that bright red official stamp, both of their faces froze. The senior officer held that thin receipt like it weighed 1,000 pounds. He turned and gave Ma Qiang a sharp look. Manager Ma, is what this receipt says true? Ma Qiang was so scared his lips kept trembling. This is a misunderstanding. Our scale malfunctioned and showed the wrong number. We were already about to refund her. A misunderstanding? When I opened my empty trailer for you earlier, why didn't you say the scale was broken? Didn't you insist your machine was the most accurate thing here? How did it suddenly break the moment the cops showed up? With every sentence I said, Ma Qiang's face turned even whiter. The truckers watching around us started whispering and pointing at him. The senior officer frowned even harder. He wasn't stupid. He had already guessed most of what happened, but he still had to follow procedure. Since you're saying the machine was broken, why did it show exactly 10 tons overweight? Where did that number come from? Maybe the system generated it randomly. The senior officer stopped questioning him and turned to me. Ma'am, even if the toll station record proves your truck weighed 25 tons, how can you prove the extra 10 tons were gold? Everyone looked at me. Yeah, what makes you say it was gold? Because only 10 tons of gold would be worth a 50,000 fine. If I was carrying 10 tons of rocks or scrap metal, there's no way the fine would be that high. Only a high-value special cargo like gold would trigger that kind of special penalty. And Manager Ma proved that for me with this 50,000 fine notice. Once he took my money, he basically admitted the value of my cargo. Now that the cargo is gone, of course I'm asking him for it. My logic was airtight. I tied their illegal overcharging directly to the value of the missing cargo. Hearing that, Ma Qiang's last bit of hope was gone. His whole body went limp. The senior officer looked at me deeply, with a flash of approval in his eyes. He knew this could no longer be brushed aside. All right, enough standing around. Both of you come with me. We need detailed statements. We're taking this case. Miss Zhu, I'm going to ask you again. Are you sure your truck was loaded with gold? Do you have any documents proving you were transporting it? No. It was a shipment that had to be transported secretly, so there were no paper documents. But Captain Li, you also don't have any evidence proving there was no gold in my truck. What I do have is an official document stamped by Jinyang Toll Station, certifying I was 10 tons overweight. In a way, isn't that stronger than my statement? Ms. Zhu, do you know how much 10 tons of gold is worth at today's gold price? No security, no documents, and they let you drive it alone in a semi? That doesn't make sense. High risk, high reward. I only drive the truck, the rest isn't my business. Captain Li, someone is outside asking for you. They say they're from the highway management company. Let them wait. This probably won't be that easy to settle privately. They'll probably offer you way more than 50 grand in compensation, ask you to drop the case and call it a misunderstanding. What do you think? Captain Li, I'm not here to negotiate compensation. My 10 tons of gold went missing at Jinyang Toll Station. I trust you to help me recover it. My position is clear. No private settlement, no compromise. All right, I understand. You're Ms. Zhu, right? Let me introduce myself. I'm the Deputy General Manager of Jinyang Highway Management Company. I lost 10 tons of gold. Are you here to return it to me? Ms. Zhu, you sure know how to joke. Regarding what happened today at Jinyang Toll Station, our company offers its sincerest apology. Here is 500,000 as a small gesture. Are you satisfied? 500,000? Deputy Chen, are you trying to pay off a beggar? Ms. Zhu, don't be too greedy. 10 times the compensation is already our greatest sincerity. As for your 10 tons of gold, that's complete nonsense. Whether it's nonsense isn't up to you. My 10 tons of gold is worth 4 billion. Now you want to settle it with 500,000? Deputy Chen, do you think I'm greedy, or are you just too naive? Keep that money for your coffee. Not 1 gram of my gold can be missing. I suggest you think carefully. You're just a truck driver. Every highway in City A is managed by our company. Offending us won't do you any good. If some accident happens, well, who knows? You're right, I am just a truck driver. Our group doesn't have much power, but there are a lot of us and we stick together. If I post this in our group chat, guess how long it'll take to spread through trucker circles nationwide. And take another guess. Those truckers passing through City A, will they block your toll station? Or maybe do something even harsher? Wanna bet? Ms. Zhu, let's talk this through. Please put your phone away first. I was blind and arrogant earlier. I apologize for what I said. No need for apologies, I'm a practical person. I don't like empty words, let's talk about my gold. Ms. Zhu, what do you think of this number? Deputy Chen, you still don't seem to get it. I don't want money. I want my gold, or I want justice that puts all of you behind bars. Deputy Chen, it looks like your private discussion is over. Since Ms. Xu is standing by her report, we'll handle this by the book. Take a few people to Jinyang Toll Station immediately. Seal off toll lane number 6 and bring back today's staff on duty and all surveillance footage. Yes, I'll handle it right now. Deputy Chen, you are now an important person connected to this case. Please go to the next room and give a detailed statement. Explain everything you know about Jinyang Toll Station and the weighing equipment. I hope you'll cooperate with our investigation. You just wait. Ms. Zhu, I really admire you. Honestly, I've been a detective for 20 years and I've never seen a complainant with this much guts. Captain Lee, you're giving me too much credit. I'm just an ordinary person trying to get back what's mine. It just happens to be very valuable. Since you're standing firm, we'll investigate this case to the end. But we need some information from you, such as where this gold came from, who hired you to transport it, and where it was going. This is crucial for solving the case.